Hey everybody, I'm CPC Gamer.
I'm CPC Gamer Sister 1.
We still didn't fix that.
I know.
So, today's Russian,
Natsuki Tufli.
which is...
Shoes and socks. Give you all the useful phrases.
Streets of Rage can be educational. I say I would play a game like that, but I really wouldn't, because it was called Typing of the Dead.
What?
Oh, by the way, this guy, his name is Heart, and that's a reference to Fist of the North Star, wherein there was an overweight fighter called Heart. Full of references today. That is Max's most powerful move. The atomic drop. Except it's very hard to pull it off, so you're probably not going to do it all that often.
It makes my back hurt just watching it.
So speaking of references, I've got this written down on my sheet in front of me, and I completely neglected to mention it. The music from Stage 4, like in the stadium, it is a remix / direct port of a track called Move Any Mountain by The Shaman. And when you hear it, you'll go, why did no copyright lawyers get involved in this? Because it is clearly the same thing, except it has vocals. A strange head just poked its way into the room.
That's quite bizarre.
It was. That's my dad, who has now forced his way into 2 separate LPs that I have done.
Wow, these guys here already?
Yeah, aren't they normally here?
I thought they didn't turn up till the beach.
Well, there is chickens.
Sounds good right now. Stop it!
Have you seen those adverts, like the new adverts for Morrison's,
No.
that talk about how brilliant their meat is?
No.
It is the most disgusting thing.
Why?
It shows like raw cuts of beef, and it's like, yeah. Do you want this? No, I don't want that.
No, I have not seen those adverts.
Like, it's still got all the bone in it and everything,
Ugh.
which is fair enough because meat comes on bone, but
Doesn't mean I want to see it.
yeah. My meat comes in a tin. Thank you very much.
Spam all the way.
Yeah, it's a very sort of white trash food in America.
Oh.
But, and this is one of my favourite facts, it is the national food of Guam.
Wow. You would.
It's because, for most of its history, it has been an occupied country. So they don't have a national identity of their own, so they've just sort of embraced...
Spam.
Well, yeah, because for a long time it was an American naval base. And during the war, a lot of the American servicemen, soldiers, naval officers, etc., ate Spam because it's cheap. And you can get lots of it, and it lasts past the apocalypse. But now the war is obviously finished, they still eat Spam. They have restaurants that serve nothing but variations on Spam.
Oh, wow. I want to go there.
Also, I think it is entirely unfair to make this guy a standard enemy. I didn't know I was just hitting somebody, but apparently I was.
Ah, that failed.
Okay, today's point of contention. Why don't we have that axe? I have always said that when I've been playing this game. There's a fire axe right there. When you're ready. That was dumb.
You said that last time as well.
I did. I'm bad at this game. Okay, so when did you come down from Scotland? Like what day-ish?
Thursday.
It is now the following Sunday, and we are only just now getting around to recording this.
Sorry.
Having said that we would do it as soon as you arrived.
Yeah.
And would you like to tell everybody why? It's Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Pokemon.
We've been playing obscene amounts of Pokemon Black and White. How's that going, by the way?
I'm still stuck in that stupid freezer place. You know, the stupidly easy ice puzzle? I can't do it.
I feel bad about that.
You lied to me.
I did. One of the worst parts about Gold and Silver was... I forget the specific name of the location. I think it was on the way to the Ruins of Alph. There was one of those sliding floor puzzles where if you keep moving... No, you start moving, you keep moving until you hit a wall, or whatever. Oh, and I said, you know what? There's none of them in black and white, but we're fine. And then Cold Storage turns up, which is precisely that thing.
You lied to me.
With that said, I've not found any... What's the word? Block puzzles. But having said that, I'm guessing that's going to be the gimmick of the next gym.
To be fair, the roller coaster idea was pretty unique.
I'd like that roller coaster idea.
It was fun when I figured it out. I'm not so good with these puzzles. I like games like this. Yeah, hit stuff. Machetes.
I kind of liked it in Pokemon where it was... Actually, do you want to take point? Because I needed chickens. Yeah! Did they have such puzzles in Red and Blue? I honestly don't remember.
There was that Seafoam Island puzzle that I could never do either.
No, I mean like in the gyms.
Oh, aye.
The only puzzles I remember from the gyms were... I want to say his name was Blaine, the guy who had fire. He was on Cinnabar Island. He had to answer trivia questions.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could just fight the trainers.
I just fought them. It's more fun. Check it out! Killed with a machete.
That's one of the hardest bosses in the game, by the way. And we just did it in one. I'm still not having that boss in the ghost house was that easy.
That did just not happen. Life.
Indeed not. Let's keep playing.
Okay. I kind of like this music.
By the way, you see the waves? They're crashing backwards. They're jumping off the beach and into the ocean.
Now everyone's going to be watching the waves.
That's better than watching our performance, I gotta be honest. Yeah, they did something very similar in Sonic 2. It's... what was it called? The Oil Ocean Zone. The water in the background... Well, say the water, the oil in the background is jumping out of the ocean and into the processing plant. Take that, ecologically conscious level. I don't think I have anything written down for this particular stage. It's just we're just gonna play it and chat.
So,
unlucky. Certainly is. I do like that this game has more logical level progression, I guess you could say. Like we went through the theme park into the hidden base. The hidden base gave us a boat, which took us to Mr. X's island. But honestly, I don't like the level designs in this one as much as I do in the first game. Because there's only a couple of levels take place at night in this game.
Levels at night are good?
Well, it was sort of a stylistic thing in the first game that every level took place at night, with the exception of the final... If you're going to kill somebody, overkill. If you're going to react, overreact. Where was I? The last level of the first game.
Yeah.
The hotel thing, that was the only level where there was any sunlight, because as you went through the level, the sun came up.
Cool.
And it was supposed to represent the dawn of a new era on Frying Pan City, wherever we are. Whereas this level is just, whatever. All takes place during the day. Except for the bits that don't.
What bits don't? Trying to think now.
I think levels 1 through 4 are at night. Level 5 is meant to be sun. Was this level 6?
I think so.
Already? Wow. It has been half an hour.
Time flies when you're punching stuff.
Not necessarily half an hour video time, I should say. There's a brief bit of processing time. Do you know what the sad part is? That bike probably registered on our microphones. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm used to you beating me up.
Clarify, please.
In game, in real life, I beat him up.
That is harsh. You're making it sound now, right, like most of the terrible stories I tell in my videos are true. And they're not. They're just horrible things that I say to get a laugh. And that sadly work.
Okay, nobody beats anyone up in real life. Better.
With 25 and respective age. I'm not giving your age away. We're above that. Mostly.
Usually. I'm sure I didn't used to die this much.
You doing better than me?
Got one. Ow. I hate these bikes.
Me too. Foods. Can I please have the other?
Yeah.
Thank you. And there it goes.
Ah! I hate when that happens. Pipe.
I think what we've got here is a pretty good team up in as much as you clear the rooms and I mop up afterwards. Have a chicken before you go ahead.
Thank you. Oh man, this is both of them, isn't it?
Yes. This is... We ran out of ideas for bosses.
Check it out, the pipe works.
Yeah, I've yet to find a decent way of beating this Blanca reject, aside from pipe. None of the walkthroughs online tell you how to do it.
Because you can't.
The depressing thing is there are so many walkthroughs for this game. I think Game FAQs lists 9 separate walkthroughs for Streets of Rage 2.
Oh dear.
When gameplay is pretty much mash B button. Now I know that you only have to kill one of these guys, and I suspect it's going to be
The hard
Souther,
one.
because the other guy's got twice as much health. Ah,
Oh dear. You can't leave me to do the last level on my own.
you've done it before.
Yeah. Just about.
Also, we have continues, we'll be fine.
Oh, that's okay then. Yeah. How's that for a finishing move?
That's not too bad. He says I couldn't do that. Anyways, that's the end of this video. See you next time, folks.
Bye. Life.
Oh, fine.